Helen is an expert hacker in her mid-20s. Ever since she was young, she was always fascinated by the hidden corners of the internet. As her job requires her to venture dark web, she is always in constant danger of giving out confidential information about herself. So, she always takes the time to make sure she is safe with the software she uses, as well as her equipment. Right now, she was tasked to document the most interesting sites on the dark web. One night, while venturing the dark web, she stumbled upon a site which is called Auction House. Its homepage was cryptic, offering vague descriptions of unique experiences that money couldn't buy, boasting of a clientele with limitless desires. As she delves deeper into the site, she discovers that Auction House is more than just a marketplace for illicit goods and services. It was a hub for the darkest of human transactions, where people could bid on the lives of others, turning kidnapping into a grotesque game. Intrigued, Sarah browsed the listings, and each entry offered a chilling glimpse into the lives of the victims, their photographs, personal information, and the lengths to which their captors were willing to go to deliver them into the hands of the highest bidder. It was a nightmare come to life, a world where human lives had been commodified. One particular listing caught Sarah's attention. It featured a young man named David, not much older than herself. His terrified eyes stared back at her from the screen, and his description revealed that he had been kidnapped and was now up for auction. She felt pity for the man, but she couldn't help him. It could put her in danger, as well as the organization she works for. But then a hacker started to attack her system. She was trying to fight it off, but this was the first time that a hacker was much better than her. Her location was revealed, and that's when she knew she needed to get out of there. She was already fearing for her life. She rushed to her car, and once she was inside, she didn't expect that someone was already in her car. Behind her, a masked individual, looking at her through the mirror of her car. She was knocked out, and she woke up in an unknown place. She was tied up with a cover on her mouth. She looked to the side and saw him. It was David, the man she saw on the listing. It looked like he was beaten. A man came in and approached me. He was wearing a mask. He grabbed my chin and began analyzing my face. He nods. Then he goes to a camera and starts recording.
Here it is, what you all have been looking for.
He spoke in a low tone.
We will sell tonight one girl, and the boy no one bought.
He goes to the man and punches him.
If no one claims him, I'll have to kill him.
Helen looked terrified as she watched the man laugh.
For today's menu, I would like to use this toothpick, and see if they would flinch. If one flinch, there will be a punishment.
When it started, David went first. He puts the toothpick near his eye, but doesn't flinch. Helen tried to ready herself, but it didn't work. She flinches. Laughing maniacally, the man stabs her eye all the way through.
This is what happens when you flinch. Will anyone want to buy either of them?
It shows on the screen that people are giving loads amount of money for David.
The winner of the auction is GRTib. David is sold for $1.5 million.
He was brought out, and Helen felt all hope was lost. She was punished multiple times. No one bought her. She felt helpless. A lot of thoughts going through her mind. Where is David now? Is he okay? Will she be okay? Then blank. However, because she was part of an organization looking to take down people from the dark web, she was traced and found by his boss Jeremiah. Helen was saved, but David was not found. With that awful experience, she didn't go to the dark web again. Having lost her eye and dignity, traumatized by what happened, devices became a fear for her.